to do to make it work. There's no right answer. So for a very long time, you know, cleaning was that escape that allowed us to hold it all together. You know, when the kids, you know, because they never have school, so when they were off of school, I was off, right? When there was holidays, I was off. You know, weekends, I was off. No nights, no other times that I had to be present other than just, you know, Monday through Friday from, you know, 9 to 4. So for us, cleaning worked, and for so many other mothers, cleaning works. And today I want to share a little bit about our story and then how all of you can help us move this academy forward. So, actually, give me one sec, hang on, because this kind of got a little, let's give a round of applause to everybody that showed up today, yay! This goes in the back, yeah, okay. So again, I am Kelly Jones. Born and raised in Wilmington. I come from a very large family, entrepreneurial family from the city of Wilmington. I started my business at 22 with 2 kids under 5 at my feet. I immediately, 20 years ago in October, put a $60 ad in the News Journal and gained my first 6 clients within the first month. They don't even do that anymore at the News Journal. Like $60, like they're like, yeah, right, girl, get out of here. I acquired another cleaning company a year later and tripled sales to follow for the next 8 years, grabbing anybody that I could to work, including Ryan Miller, who has been on and off with us for the past 20 years. She leads our training academy. So after 10 years, I sold, I took a quick break, and I came back with a bang. I immediately started to invest in my community and help support women. I've served on the YWCA Advisory Council Mind Your Business program with the amazing Troy Farmer, the Women's Business Center through Trexas Capital with, I'm sorry, can you turn that? With original Jessica Gibson and and Van Hampton and Sarah Crawford-Jones, and also serving in the University of Delaware Learner Executive Mentoring Program. So who are we and what do we do? We serve as an award-winning, women-owned and operated on-demand business model where we have online booking, house cleaning packages, and personal housekeepers. We serve Delaware, Maryland, and parts of Pennsylvania. We connect busy homeowners with qualified housekeepers. We are virtual. This is how we operate. We don't have an office, which means we have rarely any overhead. That's very rare in the cleaning industry. They're very top heavy, and so for us, everything runs off of our app. I have a virtual team. They're actually on Zoom this morning. We can wave to them, and they help hold it down for us. We have a company app for customers and cleaners. We leverage technology to automate and streamline our operations with Amazon delivery and Zoom support calls every Monday to review past, present, and future goals. Why are we so successful? We are 35% automated, which is, you know, we have to give 50% labor because it is a labor-intensive job, which allows us to focus on customers, company culture, and our KPIs. We're an award-winning company, 2017 40 Under 40, 2018 SBA Women Business of the Year, 2018 NABO Business of the Year, 2019 Delaware's fastest growing 50 company, and effective this week, we are #1 organic search house cleaning company in Newcastle County. It might also help that my SEO guy works for Sony. I'm just saying. We are certified by the Global Biorisk Advisory Council, the GBAC, in COVID-19. It was an extensive testing process that we had to go through in order to get that certification. There's only a few in the country that have that. We have that, and we train our girls on that, especially so when they go into homes, they're prepared for all COVID-19 precautions. We provide 1 solo housekeeper in the home and not teams, and we support the Helen Graham Center with free cancer cleanings for their patients. So the big question is, what is the Training Academy? So our Training Academy is a 90-day training program in partnership with the Delaware Health and Social Services Cash Assistance Program. We review soft skills, customer service, workflow, SOPs, chemical use. The list goes on and on. We currently offer just to eligible DHS recipients, meaning that they have to already be a client of DHSS, whether they're receiving Medicaid, cash assistance, purchase of care, or food assistance. They automatically become eligible. We run them through our process. There's a lot of hands behind the scene that get that work done for us, and then we have them show up after they've onboarded with us through our virtual process, and then they get started for their 90 days. It's very time sensitive, especially considering the staffing shortage that we're dealing with right now. Everyone can imagine how much work is involved in making sure that one girl gets in front of that office on Monday morning. Qualifications for this job are a cell phone, a bank account, driver's license, again, they have to be a DHSS recipient, and a clean criminal record. We start at $15 an hour with up to 30 hours a week, and then after the 90 days, they then go into our program, which gives them a $250 sign-on bonus, 6 paid holidays, 5 accrued PTO days, a $10,000 life insurance plan, and a pay-for-performance program where we immediately start them at $17.80 up to $23.40 an hour. This also includes their Train the Trainer Day, where they are introduced to our training program, where we then duplicate the training process and bring out more trainers faster. So as of today, we started our contract in February 2021, and everybody knows, the state gets a bad rap because things don't move as quick as they want to. Well, we actually took the blame for this one because we just couldn't get our act together, and it took us a minute to just realize all of the steps that were involved. So I want to say March is when we finally had a good foundation set. So since March, we have now hired 12 girls with a goal of 1 girl per month. For the year. You get an annual contract with the state. We had 12 girls a month. As of this month, we've hired 12 girls. We've retained 10 girls. We have 3 girls onboarded for October. That's 8 months, 4 months shy of our annual goal. So our future goals, obviously we want to exceed our sales from 2020 because it sucked. So that's it. We got a lot of work to do. We have a couple months left. We've trademarked Made in a Bottle product line, something I've been working on for a very long time. And we have a Facebook group. There's about 5,000 members in that, where we talk about our 7 zones in 7 days digital course. We're also working on a Business in a Box direct sales license for the next upcoming year. And we want to scale this sucker to the sun. I just want to double check. There's our Facebook group. That's me. Okay. So people have asked how you can help. So after today, you'll get a thank you text, a thank you email with a bunch of information. Please make sure that you follow us, start sharing our stuff. We have a huge social media campaign that's getting ready to launch this weekend. And if you like the Cleaning Girl, our Cleaning Girl page is actually at the Cleaning Girl Official. So if you start liking that page, you'll be able to see everything, the new trainees, all the stuff that we're doing, all of our tips and tricks and trainings. I have tons of videos, tons of stuff that we've worked on, and just passing that information around and leading people back to us. Referring your friends and family and local Facebook groups, include us in your business networks, and connect us with the key decision makers. We have to keep these girls working. That's the goal. Our information will be available in your text and your email. And by the end of the year, fingers crossed, we will surpass our sales goal from last year with 12 new trainees. So big, big deal, huge. So at this point, because I know everyone's on a, did I drop that? Oh. Yeah. On a time schedule. So I want to give a few acknowledgements. First, to my husband and my family, because I drive them crazy. To Rachel and Sharice, our virtual team, they keep us organized. They're on Zoom following us today. For Ryan Miller, she's been 20 years off and on keeping our trainees in line. Aaron and our Cleaning Girl team, Aaron's here today. They help keep our customers happy. Chantel Towles, who helps keep us legal. Danae Wolf, she is our CFO. She keeps us profitable. She makes sure I pay to stay legal. Deanna Acevedo from Latin American Workforce Development Program. She keeps our employee funnel fill. My B&I team who are here today, they keep the referrals coming. Special thanks to Buccini and Pollen and the Helen Graham Center because they keep our partnership strong. And to my mentors that are here today, there's a few that couldn't make it, but they hold me accountable. And sometimes I can be all over the place. There's a lot of moving parts, and I definitely need those people to stop and say, what are you doing? Let's go back to the drawing board and refocus and reset. So finally, everybody that came out here today to support the Cleaning Girl, I am so grateful for so many relationships that I have been able to cultivate, and just, I can't, like, words cannot explain. Like, everybody in here, either I'm a super fan of what you're doing for women, or, you know, I've talked to you about so many different things and bothered you and stalked you, and so I'm so grateful that you're here today, and we would not be able to have done anything without our community, without our city, and everybody supporting us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I have 2 other special acknowledgements. Can you grab those? Yeah. So this woman, she kind of just fell in her lap, and we got on a call back in November, and you know, she got the proposal in front of her, and she was like, okay, what do you want to do here? And I was like, okay, well, I didn't know that you were supposed to have the proposal, but we're switching gears, so this is what we're going to do now on this call. I told her about the plans for the academy. She said, you have full permission to do X, Y, and Z. This is what we can do. And from there, you know, the ball got rolling. We got some contracts signed. We went through some revisions, and just as far as the process, and she literally held our hand the entire way. Our office is so appreciative of her attention to detail. Everything that she puts into the emails, the conversations. I mean, we call her, she calls right back. We email her, she emails right back. None of this would be possible with these girls without her assistance. And so today I want to acknowledge Crystal. Come here. Come on, girl. And thank you so much. This girl, let me tell you, she works for the state, and Annette, we know about the state, okay? We know about the state. This girl, I was like, if you don't want to work for the state, you can come work for us. Because you hold it down. She holds it down. I cannot tell you. I've never seen anything like it. We call her, she calls right back, she emails, she's like, what do you need? What do you got? I got this, I'll help you with this. Hands down, we are so grateful. I know I told you that earlier, but in front of everybody, we are so grateful. So just hang tight, stay here. Okay. Remember, I told you I'm on a schedule. Okay. My next acknowledgement is for a special man. The first time I met him, actually I didn't meet him the first time I talked to him on the phone. We were both ambushed by Senator Carper. He was on the train going to Washington. It was the day I was to receive my award, one of my awards, and we were on the phone on this three-way call, and I just basically told him how awful the Department of Labor was and what I wanted to do to fix it. And he was like, okay, girl, all right, we'll talk when I get back. Well, fast forward like a year and a half later, my bookkeeper and I marched up to the 4th floor, Department of Labor building, and we just thought we were something else because we were on the 4th floor. And he comes in, and this is the first time I met him, and he's this very large man, and walks in, grabs his pink rag, and he starts wiping his desk, and you know, we told him what we needed, and at the time we needed help you know, with approval for our handbook. There was a couple of issues in there that we just were trying to stay compliant with, and I said, no, we got to go to the top dog and make sure that we're staying legal. So he immediately pulled out his phone. I'm telling you, it was like out of a movie. And he started calling all these people. And he was like, I got the cleaning girl in here, and this is what they need. And I need you to call them back and set up a call. And then we were like, okay. So we walked out of there, right? And we walked out of there, we thought we were something else. And fast forward a year and a half later, I was on Instagram Live with Marcus Lemonis of The Prophet, if anybody knows him. I stalked him, and I was on one of his calls, and you know, this was actually this time last year, and that's so funny. It was literally a year ago, right? It was a year ago, and I was explaining to him, you know, with like 1,000 people on the live, that we were struggling because of the staffing shortage, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, I have exhausted all my resources, and he was like, well, have you reached out to your nonprofits? Have you done it? And I said, sir, I am on every board. I know everybody. I've smothered them and stalked them and done all kinds of stuff, and it's not bringing me cleaners. I need cleaners. So he challenged me to go back to all of my resources and find the one that I had not tapped into. Dig deeper, he said. You got to dig deeper. It's there. So I reached out to this man, Messenger, Facebook. It was like, I don't know, 10:30 at night. I was like, hey, I need a training academy, and I have a proposal here, and I need you to look at it. And he was like, send it over. 2 weeks later, I get a call from Crystal and her team, and we now have a contract. So I want to bring this man up here because without him, this would not be possible. So Mr. Sarancade, come on up. I told you he was a large man.
Thank you.
Okay, oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, and then really quick, I want to break because we have, nope, we'll keep going. So we've got Mr. Mayor Przicki has joined us today. Please come up, sir. Thank you. Oh.
Put me over here, not next to him.
We got to balance this out. Mr. Matt Meyer is here today. Please come up. Thank you. And I also don't want to forget Mr. Trippy Congo, City Council President. Oh, okay, all right, we'll get him later. Okay, all right, so I want to definitely just make sure that I am making everyone aware. Crystal's with DHSS. She's amazing. Strong Kate, who has left
Office
Office of Management Budget. I can't keep up. Okay, we have Matt Meyer, County Executive, who's been a fan of the Clean and Go for years. We'll just leave it there. And Mr. Mayor Mike Frizicki. Mike Frizicki. So at this time, if we can kind of just, maybe we want to step behind this, and if you guys would join me, please, in the ribbon cutting, I'd be so thankful. And then we'll do our door prize, and we'll head out. Thank you.
Make sure they're sharp. Make sure they're sharp. I can see over the
You go under there. Come on, Kel, you can go under there. All right.
All right, are we ready? You guys want to count down? Oh, sorry. Wait, where's all the scissors? Oh, no. Okay, all right. You got it? Get it together. Okay. All right, ready to count down. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, they gave me the dull scissors.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Enjoy your night. Good on. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. And then we just have the, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. And then before you leave out, I'm going to do the 3 raffles really, really quick. Right there. Okay. Grab your tickets if everybody has their tickets. Okay, we got 3 door prizes. Tell me when you're ready.